Today, we tell the story of one of the most iconic strategies in history, a victory of intelligence over brute force, and the fall of a legendary city. The legend of the Trojan Horse begins after years of war. The Greek army had surrounded Troy for a long time, but the city's walls seemed impossible to break. The Greeks were exhausted. They knew that strength alone would not be enough. So instead of attacking the walls again, they chose a different path. One morning, the shores of Troy became strangely silent. There is not a single Greek ship on the horizon. The army seemed to have disappeared, but something had been left behind. A massive wooden horse stood on the shore, towering over the sand like a mysterious offering. The Trojans believed the Greeks had finally given up. When they came down to the shore, they were amazed by the enormous wooden structure. Some warned that it could be a trap, but many believed the horse was a sacred gift from the gods, a symbol of victory after years of suffering. After long debate, they decided to bring the horse into the city. To them, it would stand as proof that Troy had survived the war. To make room for it, part of the city's defenses had to be opened. The horse was dragged through the gates and brought into the heart of Troy. That day, the city celebrated. Wine flowed, music played, people danced. After years of fear, Troy believed it had finally won. But as night deepened, the celebrations ended. The city grew quiet. Exhausted by victory, Troy fell into a heavy sleep. In the darkest hour of the night, a hidden door inside the wooden horse opened. Greek warriors, led by Odysseus, stepped out silently. They moved through the sleeping city without making a sound. Then they reached the gates, overpowered the guards, and opened the way for the Greek army. The Greek forces returned from hiding. When the gates opened, thousands of soldiers poured into the city. Troy had been defeated from within. The city that had resisted for years fell in a single night. The walls that could not be broken from outside were conquered from inside. And so the long war came to an end with one of the most cunning plans ever told. History reminds us again and again that victory is not always won by force. Sometimes it is won by intelligence and strategy.